Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 140 of Gains, and this one is titled Visits and Events. Once Fatgum was seated, you sat down as well, and invited your mum to do so too. She was very tongue-tied at the beginning, but after you started talking about different things with Fatgum, she started to relax and ask questions or add things in by herself. "Oh, I really appreciate you coming in," she said to him. "My husband just filed for divorce yesterday, so it's been a little bit rough." "Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that," Fatgum said sadly. "I know I don't know you very well, but you are a very lovely person and you deserve the best in life." Your heart had never been so full. Hearing him say that and seeing the look on your mum's face, it's like he had given her a new lease on life, and you liked that his comment had boosted her. You all chatted about different things, mostly food, and it appeared that her and Fatgum had a lot of similar favourites, bonding over the Waffle House and the different types of waffles that could be bought there. "My favourite food is takoyaki," Fatgum said, his face lighting up as he mentioned it. "Oh," your mum replied. "I have tried it before, but it was ages ago. I didn't find it very appealing, though." "That's because you haven't had the best takoyaki in town," he replied emphatically. "I know a place that does amazing takoyaki. I'll take you there sometime." You did your best to hold a neutral face, but boy, was this the darn best thing that could have happened that night. Yes, and you could tell by the look on your mum's face that she too was feeling the same. "Oh my, would you really?" she asked hopefully. "I would very much enjoy that," she said with a bashful smile. You grinned to yourself as you watched them continue to talk. "Oh, I really hope they get to know each other well. It'd be awesome if they became friends, or more," you thought. Another hour passed and you glanced at the time on your phone and then realised your curfew was coming up fast. "Oh," you said with surprise, your noise interrupting your mum and Fatgum's next topic of conversation. I'm so sorry. I better get going back to the dorms. Curfew's coming up and I don't want to get in trouble. Plus, I have a huge day tomorrow. I've got the interview with GurlNation." "Ah," Fatgum said. "Yes, you do. Aizawa emailed me about it. We can't have our superstar being deprived on her big day," he said as he stood up. Your mum, too, followed suit and thanked Fatgum for coming to see her. "It's been my pleasure," he said brightly. "I do so enjoy your company. I'll come again to visit." "Oh, I would love that," your mum said brightly, and you could see the light in her eyes. You turned to her to give her a hug before saying your goodbyes, as well as promises to see her again, and then you and Fatgum left together to head back to Heights Alliance. "Hey," you said as he stopped later in front of the gates of UA. "Thank you so much for earlier, for coming with me to see Mum, and for staying to talk with her, and then for dropping me back here now. I really appreciate it." "It's no trouble. It's been a very nice evening," he said with a giant grin. "Your mother is a very nice woman. Would you find it strange if I were to visit her without you there?" "Oh, not at all," you exclaimed. "I'd very much appreciate that, but I know you're busy, so please don't feel like you need to." "Oh, it would be a pleasure to do so," he said with another grin. "I'll be going now. Sleep well, Yin, and I'll see you the day after next." "Okay, thank you. See you then," you replied with a wave before stepping into the grounds of UA. You were feeling quite light, the footpath underneath showing your shadow a little more strongly as you glowed lightly in the night, your whole form being just a touch brighter than the average person's. "I hope the interview goes well tomorrow," you thought as you entered the darkened dorms and tiptoed up the stairs to your room. The next morning you were up early, throwing on some casual clothes before heading to the door with your bag slung over one shoulder. You had been told that the team at GurlNation would dress you and do your hair and makeup, so you didn't need to worry about a thing, and you were grateful for that. You had the address of the studio written down in your phone, so as you walked to the bus stop you checked to see how to get there, then waited for the bus to arrive. "I hope it all goes well," you thought as you waved the bus down, then got on. Sitting in the near empty bus, you decided to take a selfie and send it to your boys, adding the caption, "Heading in for my interview, see you later." You knew it was early, and they probably were both still asleep, so you didn't expect a reply straight away, as to put your headphones on to listen to some music while you headed into town. Once outside the studio building, you took a deep breath in and then walked up to the doors and pushed them open. Inside the reception area was huge, with pictures of some of the most iconic heroes to ever grace the front pages of this magazine, and you took a second to look around before walking up to the lady at the reception desk. Hi," you said with a smile. "I'm here for my interview today, Yin Lin." "Oh, yes," the lady replied. Yes, come through. I've been told to send you straight into hair and makeup. On top of the interview today, you're also going to be doing a meet and greet and photo shoot for the magazine." "Yes, fab," she said, getting up from her chair behind the desk and stepping out with a small wave of her hand for you to follow her. "Oh, wow, that's a lot," you said with surprise as you followed her. "Yeah, they like to bleed as much out of you as possible," she said with a sigh. "Oh, I'm so over this place. I should have quit 5 years ago, but then again, all of you do take their demands very well, so it's not too bad, I guess." She took you down the hall and then knocked on the end door, waiting with you while someone came to the door to get you. Ah, Yin? A well-dressed man with eyeliner and a halo floating above his head asked as he opened the door. Come in, love. Let's get you hallowed, amen? Okay, you said with a smile, as you stepped past the reception lady. Thank you, you said back to her. I hope today is good for you, you added to her, since she had admitted that she didn't really want to be there anymore. Poor thing looks so tired. Thank you, I need all the help I can get, she said with a grimace, before heading back down the hall to the front desk. Okay, my angel, the man said, gesturing to the makeup chair in front of a large mirror. Do have a seat. It's time for your blessing. Thank you, he said, slightly apprehensively. You weren't really sure what that meant exactly. Is this one of Bri-Bri's besties? Possibly, who knows. Give me some backstories, what do you think? Stay tuned for chapter 141 coming tomorrow. I'll see you then.